So I have like 10 minutes. Let's do an update quick. Okay, totally not dressed for this, totally not ready for this, but I have 10 minutes and I figured I should hurry up and get a update in because it's been ridiculously long time. So, lots to say, big news. Two things. I, from the last video, did a pendulum swing and hired a new trainer. He's an online guy, and he is the trainer of one of the girls who I admire, who I've been following. So, anyway, Debbie Stevens, I think I've mentioned her before. So his name is Jonathan Childress. We've been working together for about 4 weeks, 3.5-ish, and everything is going really well so far. A lot of wrinkles to work out. Obviously, it's just kind of, it's a mess right now, but we're doing it, and it's exciting, and he's got me on this awesome meal plan, and he's working with me around the fasting and not wanting to eat too much red meat and all that stuff, working it all out. I've been back at Gabe's a lot because the equipment I have here was not cutting it. He's like, you seriously need to be lifting heavier. So I have been back at Gabe's, which has been really beneficial because the community, really. Like yesterday, I was feeling like a complete imposter, and I'm like, I don't even know why I'm even trying to do this. And the three people that I know real well there kind of really just came around me and held me up and were like, you know what, we all feel like quitting at some point. And it was just really cool. So, that's what I have been missing by doing all of my training at home is the community, So anyway, I'm exhausted. I've been really training hard the last 3 weeks, harder than I probably ever have, honestly. So it's really cool because that's working, right? He's keeping me accountable and stuff. Okay, so second big news is I met a gentleman named Tyler who's 30 years old. He's like my son. I love him. I'm his mother's age. Anyway, long story short, he loves to cook. He's a chef. And tomorrow he's going to come over and start doing my meal prepping for me, which is so exciting because I have no willpower at all. And I don't know how to portion control, and I just, whatever. So it's just going to be immensely helpful for me. And I've always said, everybody said, that question of like, if you win the lottery, what would you do? And I'm like, hire a cook. That's what I've always wanted. So that's ridiculously exciting for me. And then the other big news, the reason I haven't done an update in so long, and the reason it's been just crazy whirlwind and I'm so exhausted, is that Troy and I have taken over his online company, C.O.I.L Direct, which was based in Indiana for the last 12, 15 years, something like that. We can't really figure out how long, but it's been a long time since I've met him easily. And the man who was managing that, does that like managing and running at the same time? Okay. He had decided he wanted out for a number of reasons. And so we decided to take it over. So the last 3 months have just been insane. I probably even talked about this in the last video and don't remember. I'm sorry. But trying to get all of that merchandise here and stocked and up and running and finding a place and finding a van to transport the stuff. And it's been crazy. It's been exciting. It's been crazy. Troy's actually there right now. This is the first day I kind of put a line in the sand and I was like, I am not doing anything tomorrow, because I was literally pretty much crying all day yesterday because I had just exhausted myself between volunteering at the well and C.O.I.L Direct and running my own cleaning business. I got a couple more clients since the last time we've talked, and trying to keep up with this new training schedule and the new meal plan and all the supplements and trying to get enough sleep and drink enough water. And I just exhausted myself. And I just got to the point, like I said, where I was like, I can't even function anymore. And I made it through another 12-hour day yesterday, feeling like that. But I took today off. So that's why I'm like, holy crap, I have 10 minutes. I should probably do this video. I just went through the refrigerator. Like, I'm doing all this stuff that I just don't get to do anymore. But it's exciting and it's good and it's moving forward and it's going to be really fun. Like right now I can't do any advertising or like fun little newsletters or anything. But once I get to do that, I'm really going to be having a lot of fun with it. I'm already having fun with it, but that's going to be even more fun. And then also like the Lord has just been so good around all of this. For instance, I said I needed a day off today and that I didn't want to look at my phone. And I woke up to having no power in the house, which meant no Wi-Fi, and also no cell service. So I couldn't do anything if I wanted to today. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to edit this video today, but I just thought that was pretty interesting. So the power's back on, but anyway, the other thing that he did, what was I going to say? Well, meeting Tyler, that was a godsend. I have completely forgotten where I was going with that, but it's just been, as long as I'm following the Lord's lead, everything gets laid out. And I'm not going to say I've been doing that perfectly because I haven't. There's been a lot of strangeness and upheavals and damaged packages and things that are kind of just frustrating. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So I have one of those subscription boxes. I don't know if you guys have seen these things, but that's kind of the newfangled thing to do these subscription boxes, and there's a theme to them. And this one in particular was a little pricey. It was like $50 a month, and I thought, man, I don't know. And the Holy Spirit kept saying to me, no, you're going to need this. You're going to need this. And I'm like, how? It's candles, for God's sake, or whatever it is. It's all self-care stuff. And I'm like, trust me, I don't need any more self-care stuff. But I listened to his prompting, and I bought 12 months worth, because if you bought 12 months worth, you got 3 months free. Okay, whatever. So 2 months ago, right as we were taking over Chai Direct, one of the things in that box was organic homemade chai from this woman who runs her own company and grows her own spices, and I was ecstatic. It tastes so good. And this is part of my problem, is a lot of the products that we carry at Chai Direct have a lot of sugar in them. A lot. I have trouble even calling them tea. As a matter of fact, I wanted to try one last night, and the first 5 ingredients are 5 different types of sugar, if that gives you any idea of what I'm talking about. So, when you go to Starbucks and you get a chai latte, that's why it tastes so damn good, because there's literally 5 or 6 different types of sugar in it. Anyway, this woman, her company is called Fiddlehead, and it's not loaded with sugar, and it's not loaded with crap, and I'm so excited. And here's the reason I'm excited about that. I wanted to brand our own chai at Chai Direct and have our own flavor. So she's going to tweak her recipe slightly, and we are going to have our own flavor, and it's just so exciting. I have wanted this since the day I saw Troy's shop, which was 11 years ago. I was like, I want to run this company. This is fun, and I want to run this company. So, good thing comes to those who wait, I guess, right? So everything is on track. Still don't know if I'm going to get on the stage, but I'm really enjoying the process, and I've definitely reached a new level of bodybuilding. I don't really know how to say this, but I've reached a new level in that endeavor, in that hobby, where I'm feeling recognized as a bodybuilder. When I hired Jonathan, for instance, a lot of the stuff that came through was all abbreviations for things. And even a year ago, I would not have known half of those abbreviations. And actually, I only had to look up one to find out what it meant. So it's just exciting. Things are moving forward. But I am having a good day today. I will say that it has been rough. I know I'm not the only one. I know that everybody I'm talking to is just pandemic fatigued. And, we're having super, what do I want to say, high winds. We're in a mega drought, and half of our state is on fire. So it's just depressing right now, just around here. It's just depressing. It's scary. And a lot of things are dying that shouldn't be dying. It's ridiculous that we haven't had rain in almost 2 years. It's bad. So anyway, send some white light New Mexico's way for that. So, but it's all good. Life ebbs and flows, and I'm having a good day today, and hopefully I'll get some rest today and tomorrow and be back on track on Friday and feeling good again. So anyway, I think that's it. It's a lot of big news, but yeah, it's exciting, and I really appreciate your being on this journey with me. And I'm sorry that I just keep dragging it out, but someday I'm gonna get to that point where I want to be, and I'll be posting pictures, and saying this is the body I've been aiming for all this time. So, going gentle on myself, giving myself grace. If it takes another 5 years, it takes another 5 years. I don't want it to. My major goal, when I said I wanted to get on stage this April, what my the back of my head, it was always like by the age of 50. So I have 2.5 years yet to allow myself some grace. But if I'm not there by 50, I'll be really upset. So anyway, thanks for being with me. Leave me a comment, text me, call me, whatever. I love you guys. Thanks. Bye.